Amazing Grace is a person's fast food toy story.
Amazing Grace is
Another person's fast food choice story.
Yay! Amazing Grace is
Another person's fast food choice story.
Yay!
Hello, what's up guys? My name is Percy and I'm the Guinness World Record holder for the largest collection of fast food toys. Yeah, baby. Okay, so I'm here once again to tell you another amazing and stupendous and inspiring Percy's fast food toy story. And boy, have I got a toy for you. So our toy for today is none other than tan ta da dan ta 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 tan ta da dan. Okay, so this is Mickey Mouse as the brave little tailor. Wow, this was actually based from this story by the Grimm's brother, if I'm not mistaken, the brave, valiant tailor. Okay, so the story revolves around this tailor played by Mickey Mouse, who one time was actually telling some of his friends, you know, the tall tales, even the tailors have their tall tales, that he actually was able to kill 7 flies in one blow. That is a mean feat for a tailor, for Mickey Mouse at that. Okay, now news spread around like there's a rumor mongering about him being able to kill 7 flies. There's no specific as to what was actually killed, but the number remained 7, and it's quite a big number. And then it was relayed to the king that he was actually able to slay 7 dragons in one blow. Oh my god, the palace all went crazy because there is the existence of this giant in the palace, which to them has remained to be a menace. So they summoned Mickey Mouse and he sort of told the story that indeed he was able to kill 7, without specifying on the flies, 7 in one blow. Okay, now of course when he realized that it was actually the giant that they're trying to contain, oh my goodness, this somehow mortified our brave little tailor here. But when the king sort of promised him some treasures, some palatial treasures, and also the hand of the princess, who happens to be played by Minnie Mouse, he was all of a sudden stirred up. All the bravery that he can muster was actually brought to the fore, and then he tried to actually subdue the giant. Of course, well, I guess you have to watch this wonderful film by Walt Disney to find out for yourself whatever happened to this brave little tailor. This story was actually released in 1938. That was a long time ago. And did you know that this is one of those rare films wherein the main man, Walt Disney himself, lend his voice to Mickey Mouse. So if you're going to take a look at that wonderful picture about the brave little mouse, when you listen to Mickey Mouse, it's actually Walt Disney who's trying to sound like Mickey Mouse. Okay, now this particular toy was released by by Disney, of course, but this released by McDonald's way back in 2002, wherein they released this 100 years of magic of Walt Disney. Well, 2002 is very significant because it actually commemorated the 100 years of Walt Disney. So Walt Disney was born December 5, 1901. So 2002 is basically his how do you call that? He's almost 100 years old. Actually 2001, December of 2001. So 2002, the rest of the coming years are basically a celebration of the 100-year-old Walt Disney. That is why they came up with this 100 years of magic. Now, for the part of McDonald's in the United States, they also came up with their 100 years of magic celebrating the 100 years of Walt Disney by coming up with 100 figurines of the different, memorable characters from almost 40 movies that were produced by Walt Disney. So there were the Toy Story, we have the Brave Little Mouse, and all those movies that you could think of: Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Cinderella. Oh my God, I could go on and on. And apparently, Walt Disney has been a significant producers of all these wonderful animated films, and I just love Walt Disney. Now, I was able to procure some of these toys from the 100 Years of Magic by Walt Disney, and one of them is Mickey Mouse as the brave little tailor. Look at that! Isn't this awesome? He's actually holding a shears, probably from cutting the clothing. He's a great tailor. For a minute, I thought he's actually Robin Hood, what with his hat here. So I think the setup is actually the Middle Ages in Europe. That is why he is basically dressed up this way. And I just love it. Okay, let's give Mickey Mouse a 360-degree turn. He's even hiding some needles there. Why? Is this his weapon of choice for the big gigantic giant? Big gigantic giant. Wow. Just to underscore, to emphasize the fact that he's really gigantic. Well, anyway, it's like a David and Goliath match. I don't know the repercussion or the result of this. Yeah, so I'm going to probably check it out on YouTube if I could probably see this wonderful story by Walt Disney in 1938 featuring Mickey Mouse as the brave little tailor. Okay, now since this is now officially a part of my Percy's Fast Food toy collection, I am going to sign this with pleasure. Let's sign Mickey Mouse as the brave little tailor. Okay, so there you go. And I've got to say, this is just an amazing grace. So once again, guys, let's try to be thankful to God for all the amazing grace that come into our lives, be they in the form of a Mickey Mouse toy as the brave little tailor, based on a movie of Walt Disney in 1938. Yeah, this is actually voiced by Walt Disney himself. Now, this toy was given to us by McDonald's Happy Meal in the United States way back in 2002 in celebration of the 100 Years of Magic. Yeah, and celebration also of the 100 years old Walt Disney. If he were alive, he would have been a grandpa, 100 years old. Okay, so this is an awesome toy and a great addition to my Percy's Fast Food toy collection. Or basically, guys, let's be thankful to God for every amazing grace, be they small or big, be they seemingly insignificant or the truly eventful ones, or just about every amazing grace that make our lives a lot more happy and jolly. And I thank you guys for always tuning in to Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. Thank you to the new subscribers. Please do invite your other friends to also subscribe, because we still have a lot more, and I mean a lot more, Percy's Fast Food Toy Stories up my sleeves. Okay, so until the next one, bye-bye for now, and I hope to see you again here only in Percy's Fast Food Toy Stories. So until then, bye-bye, and here's Mickey Mouse. Hello, Mickey Mouse. I'm Mickey Mouse. Hey, I'm the brave little tailor.